Hi, this is Ragan from Big Brother 12, and you're watching RealityWanted.com.
All right, I'm in the Big Brother yard with one of the most talked about cast members, Ragan, a fan favorite.
I am?
You
Is that
are.
real?
You don't know because you've been hiding out in this yard and in this house that people are crazy about you.
Okay.
Yeah. What about your
like
personality?
crazy, like insane?
Like both, like
okay.
just like ripping off their own heads,
Okay,
like freaking
okay.
out. No, you have a lot of fans. So,
Okay, good.
what about your personality? Do you think made you such like a huge part of the season?
Oh, I don't know because I haven't seen the season, but I would say that I am, what you see is what you get. If I don't like somebody, I don't pull any punches. And if I like somebody, I'm very loyal to them to a fault, obviously, this season. So it's probably that mix of me getting in trouble in my arguments and also being very sincere with people that make people love me.
People love you. So do you think that loyalty in the end is what tanked you?
Yeah, but not my loyalty. I think that the loyalty that those boys had to one another is ultimately what tanked me. I mean, if you go into any season of Big Brother and say that an alliance that's formed on day 1 or 2, loyalty in that alliance is going to get 3 people to the end of the game, and any other season, that's not going to work. So loyalty tanked me, but not the loyalty that I placed in somebody.
Got it. Perfect. So you had some of the best one-liners all season, maybe of any of the Big Brothers. Like you just come up with these. Stop it. You do. What are you? Who are you? tell us who you are. So this is a Reality Wanted. We deal a lot with casting and helping people get on reality TV. Like, just how do you become you, and how do people become like you to get on reality TV?
Well, you can't become anybody. I think that the biggest mistake that anybody can make trying to get cast for a show like Big Brother is to say, I'm going to be just like Jesse, or I'm going to be just like Evil Dick or Janelle. I mean, you have to go in and authentically be yourself. And if you're not, then this isn't the right thing for you. I've said repeatedly that there are a number of people who want to play Big Brother. There aren't necessarily a lot of people who are ready to play Big Brother. So knowing who you are at your core at the end of the day is what's going to get you onto a show.
So friendships on the show. Who do you think you've made very solid friendships with?
I think that I've made really solid friendships with Matt, obviously, and I really adore Kristen. I think I'll be friends with everybody in the house after this, with the exception of Rachel and Andrew.
What's the big problem? What's the beef with Rachel? Everyone has a little beef. What's your beef with Rachel?
My beef with her is not any of the fights that we got into or any of the strategy when we were strategizing against one another. It was a lack of sincerity on her part. I think that when the cameras are put down, she's a completely different person. She knows what side her bread is buttered. And there were moments where she would say something despicable to a house guest, knowing that that would get on tape, it would make an episode, and then 10 minutes later go up to them and say, oh, sorry, that's for TV purposes.
Did you really actually do that? Because see, one thing I'm hearing is everyone is kind of saying, well, she was fake, but I think that's part of the game. But are you actually saying that she would literally say she's just doing stuff for TV?
Yeah, she would say, I'm just doing things for TV.
Well, we didn't see that.
Yeah, like when she would do a lot of that. Like her big speech to Kristen and Hayden when she nominated them and said, like, bring it on or whatever. She went into one of the bedrooms right after that and was like, oh, I'm sorry, this was for TV purposes. I don't do anything in that house or outside of that house for TV purposes. Her goal, I think, is to do other reality shows. And who knows, maybe she'll be lucky and get something like, I could see her on Cops or Intervention, or I haven't seen her home, but maybe Hoarders. Or
Hoarders or Hoarders?
Oh, I'm not going there. You said it. I'm a gentleman.
Clearly. Well, we've been talking with Ragan, one of your favorites, the best zingers, best one-liners, big personality. If you want to be on reality TV, he gave you some good advice. Be yourself. So we'll check in with a few more cast members in a minute.